So I have been getting a lot of requests ever since I cut my hair. If you guys don't know, about a month ago I chopped all of my hair off and got this haircut that I have really been loving. It just feels like summer to me. It feels so light and refreshing, and I've been having a lot of fun styling it, and so I thought that I would show you guys how I curl and style my hair and all of the products that I like to use. Okay, so the first thing I do is after I take a shower, I do my makeup, and that allows my hair to get like 80 to 90% dry. That just makes it easier to blow dry my hair. And before I blow dry my hair, I put in the Big Sexy Hair root pump into my roots. A lot of times people think that I have really thick hair, and I don't really, or at least my hair isn't very volumized at all. When it starts to air dry, my hair seriously dries like this, like just flat to my head. What I do is I shake it up, and then I feel like you do things on camera and suddenly you don't remember how you do things. I just spray it to my roots. So it's kind of like a mousse. So I just put it like a few inches away from my head and spray a line. So those are the areas that I put it in. And then I just kind of bring it up onto the first like 2 or 3 inches of my roots. So once all of that is distributed nicely in my roots, I blow dry my hair. I'm gonna do that off camera because it's easier. But I just flip my hair over and then pull my hair out with my brush away from my head. That way I can blow dry it with the blow dryer, and I am getting in lots of volume by pulling my hair away from my head. So I'm gonna go do that. So this is my hair blow dried. It has so much more volume than it would if I didn't use this stuff, so you can see why I love it so much. So now that my hair is blow dried and ready to go, I just start curling my hair. So I have used this for so many years. It's the Hot Shot Tools, and I like this one because it's tapered, and so I feel like it allows me to get like different textured curls. I try to grab sections like this, but this is why I don't do hair tutorials. Just do this and then do that, and then I get that. And I go, when I have short hair, I go as close to the root as I can. When I have long hair, I'll start curling my hair. Like if you guys remember when I had long hair, I used the same curling wand, and I would start curling it from like right here and then curl all the way, like wrap the rest of my hair around it. But now that I have short hair, I go as close to the root as I can, and I curl away from my head. So just like that. And then I hold it for, I don't know, like 10 seconds or something like that. And yeah. And there is the first curl, if you guys can see that. I have like windows behind me, so hopefully that's not messing things up. So I basically just do that all the way around my hair. And I don't change, I don't know if you're supposed to, but I don't change the direction that my hair is going. I always do it pointing away from my face. But I always go straight up to my root because it gives me extra volume. I'm all about the volume. I remember when I like first cut my hair short after a really long time a few years ago, I was trying to curl the hair from like midpoint down, and it did not look good. So eventually I learned that you have to go all the way up to the root when you have short hair. This part starts getting tricky because the hair is so short. So it took me a minute to kind of figure out how to get through that, but I just kind of grab my hair like that and grab a section and then try to just do it from, instead I used to try to curl it from here, which wouldn't work very well. So now I put the curling iron in the back of my head and wrap it around like that. So that is one side of my hair done. So I'll just let all of that set. The longer you allow your curl to set before you like brush through it, the longer your curls will last. So I just let that set while I work on the other side. For this side, I kind of grab like that whole big bang section and get as close to my head as I can, and then wrap it around, going away from my face. Okay, so now everything is curled, so I am going to let this side set a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna spray this side with hairspray. Sometimes it's kind of confusing because my root pump and my hairspray are by the same brand and they look the same. So sometimes I spray my root pump as hairspray and it's not good. But normally I use the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play hairspray. I really love this hairspray. Even Joe really likes it. And you can get really great deals on it at Ulta Beauty. Sometimes they have like buy one, get one half off, or buy two, get one free, or something like that. But something happened with my sprayer in this one. I thought it was just dirty at first, but it seems to not be going away. But when I spray it, it's like shooting out in like a solid line. Not that great. So I have this travel size Tresemme hairspray, so I'm gonna use that. So just kind of spray lightly. I'm gonna spray it again, but I'm just kind of gonna hold the curl before I brush it out. I'm gonna do the same thing with this side. While this side is still cooling off, I am going to start to brush out this side. Sometimes I do it with my hands and a little bit of the brush. Sometimes if I use the brush a little too much, it can get a little frizzy, and so I kind of go back and forth and just kind of like shake the curl out. Just kind of loosen up those curls with my fingers and kind of shape them as I go. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So now I'm gonna grab my hairspray again, and this time I'm really gonna move the hair as I'm spraying it, just to give it that extra volume. That lifting and spraying action is what I feel like gives me half the like texture and volume. See what a difference that makes? Sometimes I will go in with this argan oil of Morocco. I get this just at my grocery store and it's, I wanna say less than $8. They also have like a coconut oil version. And I just put literally a drizzle, you probably can't see that, on my hand and rub them together and just kind of run it through the curls. And this just helps add that shine, and I feel like sometimes it kind of just highlights the curls, makes them look really nice and shiny. So this is how I style my hair on a daily basis, and then sometimes if I have day 2 hair, I will use a dry shampoo. I posted a day 2 hair picture on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and I got a lot of questions asking what dry shampoo I like to use, and I really like this Tresemme one. My hair gets really oily, and this does a really good job of really soaking in that oil. And it also, obviously the second day, my hair doesn't have this much texture and volume, but when I spray this into my roots, it brings back that texture and volume as if I had just styled it for the first time. So I really like using this stuff. So that is how I curl and style my short hair and all of the products that I like to use. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.